What's up, everybody? It's me, Crosspatch. Welcome to a brand new Madden 22 Pittsburgh Steelers franchise and the dawn of the Mitch Trubisky era in Pittsburgh. We'll get to that in a minute. It's been a little while since I did a video, but getting some comments, some nice remarks and stuff. I'm going to try to field those as best I can, getting back into it. I've been wanting to start doing my franchise videos again for a while. But especially in the last week or so, I've been motivated to do so. I've been able to finally move up to the next-gen console in the PS5. So that meant restarting a franchise. I didn't want to restart right at the beginning of the Madden 22 schedule. I've already played those games. You know, the game has been out, obviously, for a long time. We know how the 22 schedule ended up in real life. So who cares? So what I've done here is I've simmed forward to the start of the 2023 season, and I've done my best to scarf up all of these free agents and trade guys the Steelers have gotten in real life here. So this roster, I'm trying to make it as close as I can to what the Steelers will be putting on the field next season. So that means, Myles Jack, Mitch Trubisky, Levi Wallace, all those guys, got them in Pittsburgh here. And if the Steelers make any moves, there's some talk of some different guys coming to the team. I will try to get them as well. At least the first half of the season of this franchise. After that, we're kind of just letting things unfold organically, maybe. So this is not a roster I downloaded. These are trades I made myself. So this league is still very fictional. Players all over the place. But, a little bit more interesting than just restarting a franchise from scratch, I think. So hopefully you'll find it interesting too. Let's take a look at our roster and these guys we got and talk about a little bit, not only in Madden, but in real life, how things might be shaping up here. So there he is, Mitch Trubisky, 69 overall. I did revert him to his original attributes that he had when the game launched, but, still only 69 overall. Not a lot great going on here, but you never know. I mean, we'll see what we can do with him. He's 28, so his best progression years are behind him, but maybe we get him up a little bit higher. I think in the course of this franchise, as he is in real life, he's at least a solid kind of bridge player between Roethlisberger and whoever comes next in the Steelers lore. But, he's a little bit older than Drew Brees was when he went to New Orleans. So you never know. Maybe a career resurgence for Trubisky in Pittsburgh. We'll see how he performs in this franchise, whether I gave him a 2-year deal like the Steelers did in real life. So we'll see. I mean, in real life, he's going to be competing, I guess, with both these guys, Haskins and Rudolph. I do have Haskins here still. I've got Rudolph, obviously. So, I think for the purposes of this franchise, Trubisky might be on a bit of a short leash. We'll look at one of these guys, maybe, if things start going badly. But, yeah, he's the guy. We'll see how it goes. Sim through the 2022 season, got Najee Harris up to superstar, and we're going to be leaning on him a lot in this franchise. With a little bit of a weaker player at quarterback. So up to 89 speed, 92 break tackle. We're going to hang on to him as long as we can in this franchise. And fullback Derek Watt returns. The wide receiver, the Steelers kind of emptied out the wide receiver room in the postseason here, or the offseason. So we do have Deontay Johnson and Chase Claypool, two good ones I'm glad I still have here. We're going to hold on to them. I've got Gunnar OLSZEWSKI here, who came over from as a free agent. He was basically a kick returner, but we'll see how he works out for us, maybe as a number 3 wide receiver. Just kind of like in real life, the Steelers don't really have a legit number 3 receiver at this point. I drafted this guy. I suspect the Steelers are going to look to draft the wide receiver position in real life here, so I do have him as well. I mean, he looks like he may end up as a decent decent player, normal development, little undersized, use him in the slot maybe. And Cody White is another one. I don't know if he's a legit number 3. 84 speed, I kind of don't think so. So, the same problems the Steelers have in real life. We have them here in this franchise. And tight end position, Freiermuth, pretty good rookie season. And, pretty good in this franchise. He's a little slow. The 80 speed I don't like so much. I'd rather see my tight ends in that 85 area with the speed. But, he does okay. And he's going to be our starter, at least for the next year or so. Said goodbye to Eric Ebron. We got Gentry here, the number 2. And Kevin Rader, kind of been a practice guy for the Steelers. I don't know if he's going to even make the roster in real life, but we got him here for now. So the offensive line, some interesting things going on in the offseason. Dan Moore, the rookie last season, returns at left tackle. He's up to only a 69 overall. Pass blocking in the next gen game, it seems to be an issue. Not getting a lot of time in the games I've been playing so far. And part of the reason may be because of subpar tackles on the outside. Dan Moore, one of them, but he is only in his second season. So we're hoping he will come up and develop to something a little better. If not, we draft for that position going forward. Left guard, we've got Kevin Dotson, third-year guy, I guess, at this point. One of the better linemen I have on this team at this point. Not sure what role he's going to play, either at this guard position or maybe at one of the tackles. I moved Kendrick Green, who was the center last season, out to guard. I suspect the Steelers might be doing something like that in real life, but again, all this stuff still has to kind of hash out, and we'll see what goes on. So whether he was a decent center last season, but the Steelers signed this guy, Mason Cole, from the Vikings, I believe, and he's really not as good as at least in this franchise as either of these guys. But he's going to be the Steelers' starting center, I think, going into the season. So we're going to call him our starting center, at least for now, in this franchise. He wore number 50. One of the things that you'll notice is numbers. Some of these guys are wearing. Mason Cole wore number 52 in Minnesota. He's not wearing 52 in Pittsburgh. And if you're a Steelers fan, you should know why. If you don't, the Steelers really don't retire numbers very often. There's only 2 retired numbers in Steelers history. Number 70 that belonged to Ernie Stautner, who was a defensive tackle in the 60s and late 50s. And number 75 that belonged to Joe Green, possibly the greatest Steeler of all time, who played from like 69 to 81, something like that. So other than that, there are a bunch of numbers that the Steelers just don't hand out. Like, you're never going to see a number 12 on the Steelers roster. With the exception of something crazy happening, like, Aaron Rodgers coming or something. But 52 belonged to Mike Webster. Mike Webster with Hall of Fame center. Iron Mike, again, one of the, classic Steelers. Hall of Famer, played crazy. I don't remember what his record was for all the straight games that he played, but Mason Cole's not going to wear number 52. He's just not. So I got 64 on him. I think he wore that at some point when he was in Arizona, maybe. So we'll go with that for now. James Daniels, a good guard. I had to trade for him. I gave him some draft picks. But we've got him at 81 overall, only 24 years old. So he is going to be a part of this franchise for hopefully quite a while. Star development. So, pretty happy to have him in this franchise and in real life. Right tackle, the Steelers re-signed Chuks Okorafor. 71 overall. I mean, I don't know. We'll do what we can with him. Again, I've got Dotson over there who may step in at one of these tackles for one of these guys. I don't know. So we'll see. The front 7 looking really good. A lot of return players here. Tuitt's back. Cam Hayward's back, the superstar. Alu is back. 35 years old. 77 overall. He's still all right. And we've got Montravius Adams here for that other defensive tackle when we need him. Left outside linebacker TJ Watt. He is up to a 90. Well, I guess 99 with the bump to the temporary bump there, but I think he's a 97 without it. He is obviously one of the greatest defenders in the NFL right now. And we're happy to have him. Just signed a long contract with the Steelers last season, so he'll be with us for a while. Middle linebacker, Myles Jack comes over from Jacksonville Superstar Development. I have Under Pressure and Stonewall on him right now. I got him wearing number 30 that he wore at UCLA. Derek Watt wears number 44 in Pittsburgh. Again, that could change, and if it does, I'll reflect that in the franchise. Devin Bush comes back. He's going to move to the number 2 inside linebacker. So 2 good linebackers here. This front 7 really all around is pretty darn good. Alex Highsmith is back. Picked up Jannard Avery, again, a guy who wore number 58 in Philadelphia. And he's not wearing 58 in Pittsburgh, obviously. So he's going to wear 51 for us. I don't know what he's going to wear in real life. I will change it when needed. The secondary, the Steelers re-signed Ahkello Witherspoon. These corners are okay. Not bad. A little bit slow, but not bad. Cam Sutton comes back. Levi Wallace comes over from Buffalo. Hopefully he's going to be a good addition in real life and in this franchise. And wear a number 29 until I see otherwise. I don't know what number to put on him. He wore 39 in Alabama, so, what the heck. I don't, we'll figure it out as it goes along. Fitzpatrick, obviously back, superstar. And we've got pick artist and tip drill. Actually, I don't think I want those on him. I want acrobat on him. And I want... acrobat and pick artist, I think I want on him. And then the other safety is kind of a question mark at this point in real life with Pittsburgh. I re-signed Edmonds. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. I'm pretty happy with him in this game. But, there's a lot to consider financially in real life for Pittsburgh as far as keeping him. So we'll see what they do. I kind of hope they do keep him. I really like him as a player. But we'll see. There's talk of bringing in some different guys. Tyrann Mathieu. I don't see that happening, but maybe. I wouldn't hate it if it did. So we'll see. If they do that, I will try to get Mathieu on this team. I don't know what I'll have to give up to do that, but I will try. And the kicking game, Boswell again. And Presley Harvin III comes back. So that's going to be our team going forward. I mean, we'll make some changes again, like I said, as the Steelers make changes in real life. At least during the first, half of the season or so. Half of the season in this franchise, I mean. So, the Mitch Trubisky era is upon us. What that means, who knows? May God have mercy on our souls as Steelers fans. And we hope for the best. So anyway, the franchise will be starting pretty soon. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the games. Hit the like button. Hit all those buttons. I don't know. You know how it works on YouTube. But whatever you do, I hope you decide to have a great day. And I will see you first game of the season.